So I noticed there is a huge lack of the storytelling when it comes to van lifers or overland people, when it comes to moving out of their traditional home and what it was like for them, because of the many steps that you have to take, not only the converting process of their vehicle if they converted it, or the decisions they have to make of what they want to keep, sell, or donate, or what they want to store, or how they're going to store it, and who might be able to house their items they're storing, or if they're paying for a unit to store their items, or etc. And I wanted to share my journey in this part just to highlight some of the things that you could possibly go through, like I might go through, and things I've never seen talked about. Currently, I have my first box of donated items I'm working on right now. There'll be many more boxes to go. And we're also looking for an apartment for my sister to move in and our 2 dogs. She's going to be taking care of Laddie, so he's safe and has a loving home. I'm not worried about him. But I wanted to talk about it because there really is this huge gap of the story, and it's an important gap. Not, yes, flipping the vehicle stories and videos are wonderful, and getting out there and the stories that they have out there looks so glamorous, but this is actually a really emotional part of the journey, being willing to step from your safe, secure home into the complete unknown. And I feel completely confident in my abilities after this, like living out of my car or living on the trail. I feel 100% confident in that because of all the research and studying and practice I've done, and I've actually stayed in my car for well over a month now, just living out of it, not currently, but different times in my life, and I've hiked hundreds and hundreds of miles, so I'm not worried about any of that. But in my studying, I've never seen this part done, so I have a lot of anxiety around it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this like tension about letting go of all these things, even though I'm not a minimalist, but I do consider myself a more minimal person compared to others in my peer group and in my generation. Yes, I'm a millennial and etc. Everything goes with that. But I don't usually keep things that I don't use, with the exception of the things you might be able to see on my wall. Those are the only like decorative things I really have. But other than that, everything I have, I use. So I don't keep things like, I don't have knickknacks. I don't have personal belongings per se, other than a few photo albums and journals from when I was little, and that's it. Like, I don't buy things just to buy things. So I have that, less, but I still have a lot to go through. And with the fact that I don't own a lot of things, so that I have to get rid of the things that I do have, is actually really causing me anxiety. It's actually making me it's giving me the nervous burps right now. If you can't tell, I'm burping because I'm nervous about this. And I think that a lot of people are, and they go through this, and I just haven't seen the story. So I thought I would share it with you. And I will show you some of the things I'm donating. And if there's a tough decision, I might decide to tell you why I went this way versus this way. But I wanted to talk about it because I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen this part of the story. And hopefully it helps relax you on your journey, and when you decide to do something like this, if you ever do decide to do something like this, maybe you're thinking about it but aren't sure because you haven't seen this part. Anyway, I hope you join me, and I hope you stay tuned for my future adventures. I will probably be mostly silent for the rest of this video as I pack up, etc. So just like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. update. I ended up running to Home Depot and grabbing a couple of these black totes to put all my keepsake items in. I was going to keep them in my luggage that you can see right there, but it ended up being a little bit too small. And this way ended up working out way better because I put 2 other boxes that I had packed separately and I was able to put them in here. And the only thing I have left are my medals, and then that's it for my keepsakes item, and I'm set, and I don't have to worry about these anymore. Where to store them? Haven't figured that out yet, but at least they'll be nice and safe in these sturdy boxes. All right, if you've made it this far, it means you've seen me pack up and sell and donate a whole bunch of different things. I left out the selling and donating part because it's not that interesting, but here's what I have left. And we're about to go see if I can fit it all in my car. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below and follow along in the journey. I'll see you later.